Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and I keep getting requests in the comment sections, yes I do read those, about you guys wanting to see me do a skydive intro. So it's an oldie, but yeah, here you go. We do skydive intros on this channel, and if you want to see some more crazy outdoor adventures, I have a brand new one in the pinned comment where I go ahead and actually take on the most deadly hike in Colorado, where one lady actually just recently fell 900 feet. It was an insane hike, and I hope you guys enjoy it. That being said, we're going to be talking about the new Galactic Games event coming on August 20th, the baseball bat heirloom coming with it, and more leaks and rumors is stuff coming to Apex Legends. We're gonna do all that. We're also gonna go ahead and give out one of the universal heirlooms coming up. All you gotta do is like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. But without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. All right, so we have a lot of things to talk about today, Legends. The first one is gonna be the Galactic Games, which is gonna be our first major event coming in the season, and it is launching on August 20th. It's the first time in a while that we have not had an event actually launch at the starting point of the season. So it's actually gonna be more than just a mid-season event slash beginning of season event. It's Respawn saying, yes, we know our lore is tragic, but what if everyone dressed like they were headlining in a space opera? So the skins are overall pretty cool. There's going to be a couple of them for Bangalore, Seer, Sparrow, Gibraltar, Wraith, and Watson, with 4 types of universal skins. And as you can see here, it has that Lopa skin that everyone has absolutely been dying for. The other ones that are in there are actually pretty awesome, and this will actually be the event that features the Mad Maggie bat. This will also be the first event, like I said, with 4 universal legendary skins. Universal cosmetics have quietly become the new frontier for monetization in Apex Legends, hence that universal bat. They allow players to flex regardless of legend choice, incentivize purchases with wider value, and signal a shift towards cosmic identity tied to the player, not just the character. Although I still like, stuff that's specifically built for a certain legend, there is a little bit of pros and cons. The upside, flexibility. The downside, loss of legend flavor. Think for a second, or try to imagine Lifeline without her drumsticks, Watson without her Walmart scanner, and Revenant with a baseball bat instead of a scythe. Don't forget the bat is going to have 3 different modes to it, each winding up with more physical melee damage, so it isn't a pay-to-win skin. You'll find it in the game. There is also the possibility we see the Flatline Mythic, and we'll discuss that in a minute. But the thing that I'm most excited about is, well, we have the new wildcard game mode that was introduced at the beginning of the season, but on August 19th, wildcard is going to get its craziest twist yet, as wall running is going to be entering Apex, and not just in the way that it did with the Halloween event where it comes by once a year. And it's going to change how we engage verticality, rotate through combat zones, escape or flank mid-fight, and navigate terrain and dodge incoming fire. It's also going to be fun because we haven't got to test it on all the maps like, E-District and Stormpoint. I would like to see this perk actually become permanent, because if it does, it would allow for the developers to put more resources into other things like buildings getting reworks, map choke points changing, and there would be changes that would need to be done for Octane, Horizon, and Pathfinder. And from a skill ceiling perspective, it's a double-edged sword. Wall running adds insane mechanical expressiveness, but it's also going to be the same reason tap strafing causes so much drama. When movement becomes too punishing to not master, new players might check out. Talking about that wildcard mode, it's very interesting so far. I'll say it's like Apex at 10 times the speed. You drop, you auto loot, you fight, you die, then you respawn for free. No banners, no beacons, no mercy. That being said, I do wish there were more than 30 players. I don't know why they keep doing that. It should just be 60 players. On paper, wildcard is a frag lover's paradise. If you just want to hop in and get your shots in, it's great. But beneath the adrenaline, something does feel like it's missing, at least to me. Wildcard erases the pacing and story arc that defines traditional Battle Royale. In classic Apex, every decision mattered, every rotation is weight, every fight has a before, during, and after. In Wildcard, every fight is the entire game, there's no tension before combat, no breath afterwards, and every match feels like the same 60-second loop of left clicking until your mouse breaks. Fun, but unstable. That being said, I think it is a great new mode that Respawn is working on. I want to see continued improvements on it, and them to continue to flesh it out with player feedback. The mode has a ton of potential, I just don't think it has really hit the mark quite yet. Now, talking about that flatline, we do know we are getting a mythic flatline this season with the bomb diffuse modes. There's 2, bombastic mode where it fires explosive rounds and overheats after 12 shots, and then the diffuse mode where it kicks in after overheating, and standard bullets but faster recoil and hip fire. I really do hope this is Respawn testing out future mode shifting weapons, much like Overwatch's 2's Mythics or Valorant's Adaptive Agents. And it's been pretty interesting watching the discourse between people on the, buffs and nerfs of the season. Bangalore is considered wildly overpowered this season. She does have a few counters, as has been pointed out. You can use Seer to kind of cancel stuff. Caustic also has been receiving a ton of buffs, and he's a really fun character to play. But on top of that, I really want to go ahead and see some map changes. We didn't really get anything other than E-District getting a daytime version. Now, we do know Olympus is being reconstructed. It's going to be going to the planet that vantages from Paragon, where it's going to have a brand new skybox. We also know of some POI changes. Overall, Respawn is definitely testing out a lot of new things. There's some really good stuff. There's some stuff that just kind of fell flat, and I do have a lot of hope that they continue to do this. They're just going to have to be very quick with the updates and turnaround on actually perfecting these new systems they put into the game. All that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump into community clips now. Don't forget to submit your own to me at Thordan Smash on Twitter, but without further ado, let's roll it.
Setting a tracker. I'm down. Opponent right here. Bam! There goes a boozle. Something like that. Frag out. Enemy spotted. Shots fired. What's this way? Enemy shield cracked. Downed an enemy. You gotta take the good with the bad. I'm good and you're bad.
I'm down. Tango near me.
Faking them out. Mirage here to save the day.
Attention. I'm the leader.
Broken enemy shield. Someone's gotta take out the nuke. Give him my shield to recharge. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Fox 3 vaciando los rieles. Le he roto escudo a ese. Preparando. Aquí hay un enemigo. Fox 3, ganar.
Vayamos allí.
10-4.
Foot this way. Using the decoy escape. Broken enemy shield. Recharging shields. You got fam. We got another.
They tried to destroy me. Do quick execution.
Alright, killed an enemy.
Good kill.
There's one right here.
I shattered an enemy.
Let me know down below, guys, what are your thoughts on Apex Legends with the new Galactic event, and are you going to be playing it? And also, like I said, don't forget to check out that video in the top left corner where I go ahead and do that crazy hike that is insanely deadly. And until next time, everyone, keep slaying in the Outlands, and I'll see you out there.